We're at Adelaide Airport and we're going home to Port Macquarie. Let's go!
Okay. Righto, that's enough of that. Let's get on with it. After a good night's sleep, Greg dropped me off at around 8:30 at the Adelaide Airport. Greg drove back to Stawell and I hopped on a plane to Sydney and then caught another flight back to Port Macquarie.
Well, day 14 and we're on our way home. We're at Adelaide Airport and the sky's pretty had it. It's rainy and everything, but we've got to wait for the flight and book in and all that sort of jazz. And so anyway, we're heading home. Day 14.
Say good day to Russell for me.
Yeah, will do. Be good, mate. Take care. That's the Goanna's sliding off home. He's sliding off home. Good on you, Greggie. Thanks for a really good time, mate. I really appreciated it. This is Adelaide Airport. All looking over the place. Very different from Sydney Airport. And we're heading to our terminal and catch a flight soon. Back in Sydney.
Today your captain is Truo Udioka.
We're back in Port Macquarie. Just wait till the next adventure.
We're at Port Perry and in a survival situation. The first place we look for is Coles or Woolies. Dead set, there's something wrong with you.
Righto, Greggie, what are we doing today?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a coffee.
Yep.
In a survival situation,
Yep.
coffee is everything. I'm pretty confident though that she's going to be right.
Going to be burnt to a crisp?
I don't think it'll be burnt to a crisp.
No.
And she's burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Russell Coit. But anyway, we'll get a scraper and scrape the rest of it off.
The Goanna knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. And in a survival situation, it's good to have a tyre inflator. However, the most important thing is knee protection.
And there's the big Goanna himself.
You like that?
Yeah.
Look at that. In the wildy people. You might be dying of thirst, but if you eat that, that'll definitely finish you off. It's cold. We're in a survival situation. I'm around photographing the landscape as I do. Let's go! This is probably coming up to be one of my most challenging descents. Okay, so Brian, we've arrived at Port Wakefield. We've looked around at the town centre and I'm thoroughly disgusted. This place is an absolute dump. Yeah, so we got one dingy caravan park and that was dingy. Dingy budget motel.
Budget motel.
Wasn't even attended.
No.
Geez, what an experience.
So after that horrible experience, Greg, where are we off to now?
We're going to Port Adelaide, mate. Go the pies.
Yeah, Greggie's going to get a haircut.
That was an adventure.
Two little boys had two little toys. Each had a wooden horse. Gaily they played each summer's day. Warriors both, of course. One little chap then had a mishap. Broke off his horse's head. Wept for his toy, then cried with joy as his young playmate said, "Did you think I would leave you crying when there's room on my horse for two? Climb up here, Jack, and don't be crying. I can go just as fast with two. When we grow up, we'll both be soldiers, and our horses will not be toys. And I wonder if we'll remember when we were two little boys. Long years passed, war came at last. Bravely they marched away. Cannon roared loud, and in the mad crowd, wounded and dying lay. Up goes a shout, a horse dashes out, out from the ranks so blue. Gallops away to where Joe lay, then came a voice he knew. Did you think I would leave you dying when there's room on my horse for two? Climb up here, Joe, we'll soon be flying. I can go just as fast with two. Did you say, Joe, I'm all a tremble? Perhaps it's the battle's noise, but I think it's that I remember when we were two little boys. Did you think I would leave you dying when there's room on my horse for two? I'm up here, Joe, we'll soon be flying back to the ranks so blue. Can you feel, Joe, I'm all a tremble? Perhaps it's the battle's noise, but I think it's that I remember when we were two little boys.
And she's burnt or crisp.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Russell Coit.
The adventure's not over. Let's go.